My name's Richard from Silent Peak, and today I'm going to show you how to use Luminar Neo to polish your selfies to perfection, to begin with something like this and to turn it into something like this. And the whole thing is just going to take us a few minutes. Let's get started. So here we are in our photo management view. We have our selfie, and what I'm going to do is begin by reverting it to its original image. And then we are going to click onto the Edit tab. Now this particular selfie, this is just one. I've done it purposely for this video. It's taken with an old iPhone. It's a 1.3 megapixel image, and it's very representative of the typical selfie. Bad composition, bad light, zero background blur, and overall just a pretty average photo. So to begin with, most of the best portraits have a little bit of background blur. So we're going to use Luminar Neo Portrait Bokeh AI to blur away some of our background. Now you might have seen this in some other videos, and as you can see, it is very impressive and very easy to use. The next thing I'm going to do, having blurred away my background, is I'm going to adjust the white balance. I'm going to make it a little bit cooler. By doing so, it makes me kind of pop a little bit more, and I'm also going to reduce the brightness of the background a little bit. Now, if we just remind ourselves, this is how far we've come from here to here, and perhaps we've been working for less than a minute, and we would have been quicker still if I hadn't been talking away. Next, we're going to go to Face AI. Now here we have the ability to sort of correct for lighting. So if I move Face Light AI up, you can kind of see the lighting becomes more rounded and I start to look a little bit less flat and a little bit more three-dimensional. I've also got the ability to slim my face. This is kind of useful if you're dealing with distortion. I'm going to leave this pretty much where it is. I'm not so fond of this kind of manipulation. We also have the ability to adjust our eyes. So for example, if light's a bit flash, we can make our eyes a little bit white. So very good idea not to go overboard with this. And we've also got a red eye removal, not so applicable here, and dark circle removal. So if our subject is a little bit tired, you can see we can kind of just make those circles disappear. Personally, I like a little bit of humanity in my pictures, so I'm going to sort of add a few hours of sleep on, but I'm not going to sort of distort how I look. Improve eyebrows. You can't improve my eyebrows, and that is just not worth our time. So Skin AI. Now, Skin AI, again, it's a rather cosmetic feature. However, photographs do have a way of making us more harsher than we actually are in real life. So a little bit can actually get a more honest representation of how we really look. So this is our sort of Facebook FaceTime look, sort of waxy and detailed. Makes me look like a very strange 40-year-old rather than a young person. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dial it up a little bit. It's going to take the edge off, but I still look like me and I still look like a 40-year-old. I also like shine removal a lot. Sometimes we just appear again a little bit shiny. We can kind of make ourselves look a little bit more matte, again, while being faithful to how we actually look in real life. Skin defects removal AI. This is a mixed bag. Sometimes it works wonders, sometimes not so much. But if we click here, in this case, it's got rid of a little bit spot. I'm sorry to say I've been on the chocolate again, and it always does it, but I really like chocolate. So I'm going to keep that switched on. Now at the moment, this is looking pretty good. So just for the sake of reminding us, this is where we began. This is an iPhone SE front camera 1.3 megapixel image taken within a moment's notice. And this is where we are now. Now, for those of you with eagle eyes, you might notice we've got a little bit of clipping here. That's very easy to brush away. I didn't want to do that in this video because it's just very, very boring to watch. But it is very, very easy. Again, for the sake of comparison, let's grab our little slider. There we are, old, And you can see how the background just washes away, giving us that glorious subject separation and 3D pop. Now, what I recommend you do next is try this on your own photographs. So in the link in the description below, there's a free Luminar Neo trial. Please give it a go. You don't need a credit card. You don't need to register your life away. Just sign up, have a blast. If you like it, buy it. If not, don't. If you do choose to buy it, I've got some promo codes in the back, so you'll get it a little bit cheaper. Anyway, I hope that was useful. My name's Richard from Silent Peak, and I wish you the best of days. Bye-bye.